Thank you so much for watching the Press Avenue YouTube channel. My name is John, and today we're going to talk about saving money on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Now, I get asked quite a bit which deals are my favorite, and a lot of them do renew each and every year, and I continue to buy them in the same time frame. So I run my whole business on WordPress, so I have a lot of essentials in here, as well as some newcomers, some big ones you may have heard of, and then ones I love. Now, there are more deals than this listed on our website, which I'll post in the link before or below. And I do allow people to email me. So some of these I haven't heard of, or I've heard of them and I don't use them. Wisdom Labs, Barn2 Media. I've heard of them and I've seen them in the WordPress space, but I don't necessarily use them. If you do anything WooCommerce or heavy WooCommerce, Barn2 Media is worth a look. So those are just some examples. So let's get to it. My number one is, and they're not in any particular order, is Beaver Builder, which is 25% off. It just gives you the discount at checkout. People used to do a lot of coupon codes, and then it was, well, I can't find a coupon code because it's buried in a newsletter, etc. But I always renew Beaver Builder every single year on Black Friday because it saves more money. If you ever have a renewal coming up, so I've done this before where maybe it's been renewing in February, I actually buy the Black Friday deal because it's usually cheaper to just start renewing the end of November from here on out. So Beaver Builder, 25% off. You can click the banner at the bottom. Here are their typical prices, and then they take 25% off of that. One thing to note is the themer, which should just be built into the plugin these days. This allows you to modify the archive, do custom post types very easily, especially compared to Gutenberg. But it's also an additional add-on. It should just be pieced in to these pricings, but here it is. I typically get the agency because I do a lot of different sites, and I have the themer as well. So maybe Beaver Builder will be listening. Their direct competitor, Elementor, which I absolutely love as well. So I have a mix of sites built on both. They have 50% off. And if we go to buy now, they have quite a few tiers than they used to have in the past, and they've updated this. But you can do 1, 3, 2,500, or 1,000. I think, a lot of people, this would probably be the top tier. And you get, all of this. And then at the bottom, you get VIP support, kits, and experts network profile. Pretty sweet. And then they have a hosted Elementor website, which I think is a good deal, and I think they'll start building more and more on this. All right, next up is Oxygen Builder. Now, they've come out and said that they're never going to do a Black Friday sale or a deal or affiliate program, etc. They don't do affiliate programs, which is just fine, but they do have a deal, and it just happens to be around Black Friday, so I don't know what the deal is with that. But the basic is at $129, and it's just a lifetime unlimited license. I do really like this one because it is one of the few lifetime deals that still exist out there. Most of them renew every single year. If you use WooCommerce, the WooCommerce integration's there. Personally, I'd get at least the agency level, which gets you the Gutenberg block builder. And then I actually haven't seen the ultimate, so I'm curious what these guys are. So if you have any, if you know anything about that, please do let me know. And then let's see, if you want composite elements, don't want to purchase the ultimate. Oh, you can get that for $29 a year, so you can just tack it on. So you could actually get the agency plus the composite elements down here and save $1. So there's a deal right there, plus the sale they're having. So that's Oxygen Builder. Next up, WP Forms. This is a great one. We've done tons of videos on this. 65% off for the next 4 days. And they're also giving away an iMac, I believe. I'm going to see that at the bottom. So here's the sale prices here. And then here's the iMac. Of course, I signed up. I'd love to win one. But there it is there. And it looks like it's in blue. I don't know if you get to choose the color. So I'll have the link to that below. Barn2 plugins. These guys have been actually really great. They provide lots of little things within WooCommerce that make WooCommerce way better. Now, WooCommerce does have extensions on there site as well, and Barn2 Media plugins are there. But it is worth a look here. Their fast cart is excellent. Bulk variations, if you need a private store for whatever reason, and a whole bunch of other things here. Easy digital downloads, if you do anything with VAT, I believe this may be one of the few that does it right. And then they have a document library for WordPress and a table plugin worth looking at. So that's Barn2 Media. All right, Gravity Forms. This is one I renew year over year over year. I think it's been 10 years or more. They are offering, I don't see it yet. I have an email from them. I believe it's 50% off, which is pretty darn good. So if you renew now, 50% off, you get the Elite, you get unlimited everything, plus the Elite add-ons. I usually get this one and I renew it every year. The Elite add-ons, not everyone would use, maybe Active Campaign. It just depends what, hold on a second. No, this is it. What different things you're using. So it's just every plugin they offer. So I'll go here, and these are all add-ons. Tons of payment processors, but typically you'd only use one. I like the Signature, I use Stripe, I use the Slack, I use the Twilio, Zapier, of course, and I've used these two as well. So I'm in for this one for my WordPress career. This one's really great. I haven't heard of them until they wrote me a few Black Fridays ago. WP Activity Log basically logs everything going on within WordPress itself. And you can see here, real-time sessions. You can log it to an external database, or save it, I should say. Archive, they do Slack, they do SMS, it does a whole bunch of stuff. If you need to log and have a trail of things that happen on the site, usually this is true for bigger clients. This is an excellent way to do it with WP Activity Log. They haven't posted their deal yet, but it is coming. WP Rocket also has not posted their deal. They do have one every single year, so I don't see why they wouldn't, but it usually comes right on Thanksgiving. And I like to make these videos before Thanksgiving. So WP Rocket, another great one. What I like about them is I use WP Engine, which just has their own, caching within it. WP Rocket is the only caching plugin they allow for whatever reason. So they have Infinite Plus and a single, and then the different things down here. It's actually gotten a lot better over the last, I'd say, year or so. So it is worth checking out. Easy Digital Downloads, recently bought out by, I believe, Awesome Motive. They do have deals as well, but they usually don't come until the day of. Their pricing is as follows. Oh, there's the deal right there. 60% off. Doesn't come until you show the pricing. Or try to leave. Yes, claim. Let's see. All Access is definitely discounted. I think it used to be let me think. I think it was $4.99 for the All Access Pass. I'd have to go look. I usually get this one here. It gets you all their extensions, all the integrations, and as many unlimited sites. I believe it used to be 5 sites on an All Access. So this has changed, and it's worth a look at if you sell digital products over like WooCommerce. So there is EDD. Now we have the events calendar, 40% off every plugin, which essentially is this one right here. And you just choose how many sites you want. Typically, this one's been more expensive over time. Let's see, does this bring us to a cheaper page? Let's see, virtual events. Oh, so they're all bundles of plugins that have come together. So this one is Events Calendar Pro, Tickets, Virtual Events, and the Promoter for $211. So it just kind of depends on what kind of events you're doing. Do they have an Ultimate for $550? I'd have to read that. I have used these for larger ticketed live events, which depends where you live if people are doing much of that. But this one is a good one, and they're doing BFCM 21. You can probably put this into most carts, even non-WordPress ones, and probably get a deal out of them. Next up, Themes Toolkit. I definitely renew this one every single year. Get the coupon. Let's see. I didn't think there was a coupon. Oh, so this is everything in their toolkit, which is essentially everything they offer plus training for 50% off. 50% off of what? I will tell you right now. So $374.50. And you get all this. Cadence is great. Restrict Content Pro used to be under the Easy Digital Downloads umbrella, and now they have it. iTheme Security Pro is great solely on its own. The training, again, great on its own. Content upgrades, and then you get all these other ones too that you can try out. Unlimited site licenses for all themes and plugins. I mean, that's pretty darn good. Okay, next, ApproveMe. If you ever need to sign something, so a contract, which you should be using if you're doing any kind of design or development, or any other business that would require signatures, ApproveMe does a great job with getting your documents signed and verifying it. I'm not going to show you the whole video. Let's see. Yeah, it works with pretty much everything. You e-sign, then it has this very official looking certificate about who, what, when, where, and why signed this, and did they verify, etc. And it's compliant with the US e-sign Act, GDPR, and a whole bunch of laws in other countries. So ApproveMe is worth a look if you're doing a lot with signatures. SiteGround said they are not doing a Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale, but they do have a special hosting offer, which they typically have. So they typically have this discount for your first payment. And then after that, it renews at this right here. So your first payment, I believe you can pay out 2 years, so you can really get that deal. And then this time, 2 years, 2023, you can get it again, but you'd have to move all your sites. So you're probably locked in at this price. But these guys have gotten a lot better with their new UI on the back end. Everything is super clean, and it does a lot for you even at the $24 a month price range. All right, a bigger host, WP Engine. They're doing a deal where if you pay a year in advance, you get 3 months free. They've typically done ones where it's 2 months free or 3 months free. Theirs is not released yet, but they do have more plans than they've had in the past. So we have Managed WordPress, e-commerce, and advanced, you have to call them. But managed, each plan is based on where you slide on the scale, depending on what you want. And then if you have an e-commerce solution, it's where you land in this scale here. So it's 2 plans, one's e-commerce and one's regular, but then it's based on the amount of sites and size you plan to have. How much is this? Just as custom. $218. And you get, okay. So that's that. And if you do call them the advanced solutions, I'm not going to say the number, but they're probably double this. No, I guess I can say it's like 3 or 4. I think it's the 300 or 400 range. And you get pretty much double of all this, if not triple. So that's WP Engine. Astra, they have a great Black Friday landing page. And then they have an annual or lifetime, which I really like. So I said not a lot do lifetime. These guys have one in right now. Typically, the essential bundle carries, does a lot for most people here. One page builder is tough. Do you want it for this or this? So it makes you choose. If you use both, I use both. You can do this, but they do allow the option to split it into 3 payments, which I think is super helpful. $187 a month is a little easier to eat for 3 months than $524 initially, especially since you're buying all these other plugins. All right, we're getting there. Namecheap, they are doing domain names, 97% off. I don't know if it started yet. Oh, maybe it has. And I will post this here. They have hosting and email, which I don't really use in the web security I've looked at, but they have other things that you can sign up for and apps within Namecheap. So it is worth a look. I like these guys a lot because I used to use GoDaddy, which you get the domain for $9.99 and you renew it at $14.99. Well, $14.99 when you have 100 domains really adds up. So I've moved to Namecheap where you buy it for $9.99 and you renew it for $9.99. Now ICANN does raise their fees every now and again, and it goes up 30 cents, but it's not going up $5-6. So I do really like these guys, and the Namecheap says what it is. It is essentially an enom, if you know what that is, reselling account. Namecheap is part of that, but I've had my domains with these guys, and it works great. And lastly, Appsumo. This site can be kind of addicting. They have lots of deals. These are their Black Friday deals. So this one looks really promising with the social media with AI. What's this one? Gamify your communities. Don't need that, but maybe you do. Audio and video files, you can edit them online. And then exclusive add-ons for Elementor if you use that. So I'm going to take a look at this one. And then what's this one? Designing websites. We have WordPress, so we don't need this. And then let's see, video content directly in your browser. That's another video one. One I was interested in and I've bought several times is this one over here, Deposit Photos. For $39, you get, let's see here, skip. Come on. Let's see, 100 photo/vector images that you have the full rights to use commercially. 78 gets you 200. I think I still have 200 credit, but I always try to boost this up year over year, so I might get this one. And then this one for 117 gets you 300 photo and vectors. The vectors are really nice because you can download them and chop them up and move things around as you can with the photos as well, but I've found the vectors to be excellent. And you can go to their website, and there's more codes here. That's 10 codes, get you 1,000. You can go to their website and drill down by, actually, you just go there right now. You can drill down by illustration, background, let's see here. Photo, vector, illustrations, videos, music, sound effects. So you can do an illustration. I can say medical, and you'll see what I mean here. It's whole, basically vector illustrations of different things. And then I've converted these into Lottie animations and put them into Elementor. So it can be very good, and you can quickly get some stuff done. Now this one's not right, but they do have the occasional, let's try different words, hospital. They do have the occasional ad in here for higher price stocked images, but most of them, I believe that you can get on here, you can get anywhere else for way more. So I could get this one for 1 credit, and having this drawn up would be very expensive. All right, so that's it for the Press Avenue Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals that I like. Now there's much more than this, and if there's any that I've missed, let me know in the comments below because I'd love to check them out and get a deal on something I'm going to use in the future. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Additionally, hit that bell icon to see more videos just like this. Thank you so much for watching.